Hey everybody, it's the coach. This is Thursday Night Football on EA Sports. Straight ahead, we've got what should be a good one between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams. I'll see you again at halftime as we preview some of the action coming up on Sunday. But for now, it's Thursday Night Football. And on the call, as always, it's Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Coach, thank you much. EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Miami Dolphins and the Los Angeles Rams. Along with Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Rams team as they interplay. They come in riding high, just one loss in their last 7 games.
It's a very focused team, very disciplined. They've kept the penalties to a minimum, and they're winning football games.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. And they'll be led out by their quarterback, and none other than Cam Newton.
Now, the meeting we had with him this week, that's one of the briefer ones we've ever had, isn't it?
He wasn't too happy after last week.
Not happy. Really determined to play a whole lot better, and he really can't play a whole lot worse. He's got to go out and show the team that the goods that he exhibited early are still there. Otherwise, he could lose the confidence that they have in him.
Yeah, hoping to get rid of that interception bug. Now a carry for the shifty Dion Lewis. there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. And this O-line, it is the lifeblood of the offense.
They established the tone. Mean, nasty, physical. They can't wait to get after people. That allows the rest of the offense to feel confident.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now they'll run with Lewis. And right away, he lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. Now it's Newton. And this is going to be incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Back 99 Philly, here we go. Here we go now.
Now Bray. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So, as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
He's got daylight. Touchdown, LA. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Rams are going to take a first-quarter lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trade expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On the defensive side of the ball, the starters for Los Angeles. They enter play here, number 11, just outside the top 10 in the league in stopping the run.
They're not an elite unit. They're not, as what you'd say, the top part of the league against the run. They're a solid group, though. They do a good job. What they're looking for in this one, though, is an elite performance.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. To throw on 2nd down is Newton. And break, the tight end's got it. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
I think the punter might start to get into a pretty good rhythm here if he keeps getting opportunities. But that's the last thing his team wants to have happen, right? The last thing you want to see is your punter feeling pretty good because he's out there all the time.
The first quarter only, but they're 0 for 2 on 3rd down conversions to start this thing. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. And, Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left.
More football.
We're only in November. But they would be a wild card team. And that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak can have them out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it.
And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
All right, here we go.
He'll look to throw. The attempt on the dive.
Let's do this. Let me know when you can hear me. Okay, cool. Here we go. Good, man. How's your day going?
So good. Not too bad.
I helped out my mom. She's getting wood floors in her living room, and so I haven't seen Justin forever, my brother, because he's been really super sharp about staying away from everybody. Yeah, it is good. It's nice to talk to him again, because this guy, he's pretty smart about his shit. But, yeah, so my mom's getting her floor done tomorrow and Tuesday, so she needed the boys to come over and move all the living room out, you know.
Yeah, you're out of there.
On first down, this is McCaffrey.
Yep, exactly. Heavy lifting. She's got a guy who's actually, I think he was a Marine, military guy, but now he does, he kind of does those, like, I wouldn't say odd jobs, but he hooks up. So my mom lives in a double-wide mobile home. So there's a specific, you know, job that, yeah, and so this guy, he comes in and works on mobile homes a lot, and that's how he makes his money and stuff, you know.
Yeah, because they are kind of more specific than the regular house.
I would think so, but so she has been doing the all about the wood floor, which you've done multiple times, and you know, is it different than a regular house? Possibly not, but there are certain things like bathroom and you know.
They'll be fired up because they're facing a
that's when it gets a little different.
Early success against them. They got to remember, they got to sustain it, because teams that
But anyways, he's man, little by little, my mom, she's retired now, and little by little, she's hooking up her place, and it looks good. Yeah, so it was nice to see the brother. I haven't seen him for a while, and you know, he's really dead set on staying away from everybody and everything.
Yeah, he's the one with the baby, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, it's not his. Yeah, I mean, yeah, he's taking care of the little man. Yeah, he's very passionate about what's going on. He's a teacher. He's a friggin' school teacher. And so he was telling me about like how parents, of course, they want their kids out of the house, but it's not safe to have children, you know, be around each. You know what I'm saying? Like, go back to school in the fall. That's a tough call. That's a tough call right now.
Right. And what they're saying also, from what I heard, like, one out of every.
This will be the first red zone opportunity now for the Rams. They have a 1st and 10 at the 18.
Health issues.
Yeah, underlying medical issues.
Pitching it out to McCaffrey.
Yeah. Are you watching? I just slipped the script right there.
A great effort there. His second touchdown of the game, his third of the year. And the Rams add on to their
Then both y'all, I know. Did you talk to Mike today? What is he? I mean, he hasn't responded. So. When I don't hear from him, I figure he's chilling out with like the nieces and nephews, family.
He's found his way through them for 2 touchdowns.
And after both of those touchdowns, he went right up to that O-line and hit each of them on the helmet.
So where does he not live in the state, or?
If this continues, take them all to dinner.
Oh, okay. So he just came over to Mama's house.
And off it goes.
That's good.
That'll be taken in the end zone.
How's your mom doing?
Run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the
I mean, she just big chilling too, right?
The Dolphins getting set
or is she working?
Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays.
Yeah.
Down 2 touchdowns early.
I was having this conversation with my brother too about how my brother said something to me. And because I've been kind of, you know, getting in my own head, he's like, you need to, like, just be okay with being alone, or something to that nature, right? You know, like, be comfortable with being alone. And right now, because I'm so like, I want to, you know, I'm trying to, I want to date, I want to do this and that, I want to meet new people. I don't want to be alone, man.
And he'll fight forward to about the
and he has a point. You know,
Gary and Conley, the one to bring him down.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Normalcy at work has been normal, but I make it unnormal when I'm like, nah, I'm over the shit.
Hang on to it through the contact.
But you know, does it get to me? Yeah, it does sometimes. Because and the beauty about this ditty is that change is here and it's coming, and it's not going to happen overnight, but mentally people are changing, and that's okay. It's fucking great. You want to hope for the better and not, you know.
Now Brown. And just shutting it off there. Nearly a huge return.
I got some yards on that.
24 yards. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going.
Yeah, I was already kind of in bed at that
for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Okay.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I kick off again.
Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. And trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there.
They're giving it to you.
And they'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Yeah, I mean, you're fucking 7-1 or 6-1. 8-1. Fucking Diddy, 8-1. That's funny, dude.
Easy yardage there, right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him.
Ah, so damn, fuck you.
Or get through contact or trash. Makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
I need to do something. So I did my trades and I got picks, but I didn't get anybody. I didn't trade for any players.
On the give, this is their fullback. And he's got the 1st down before being taken down at the 46. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
And while it didn't work very well,
so do you got 2 first-rounders, or?
It's going to be a quick read, and really the quarterback's just going to turn around and hand it off. So that way you're able to diagnose.
Oh, I see. I see. That's right. Interception.
It's hard to knock it backwards.
He took that in one hand.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I remember that conversation. So you had you had this big trade to go down, but you traded, both you guys swapped first-rounders.
Is there anything he can't do?
He's just continued to impress year after year.
He's never forgotten that he wasn't considered an elite receiver coming out of college. I think every snap he takes it upon himself to prove that he should have been.
So you gave away a player and just swapped up.
Now with toss, this is McCaffrey. Oh, the spin. And he's going to take this one down to about the 23.
That's the way it works, dog.
2 yards on the carry there, it'll be 2nd down.
I hate that shit, but that's the way it works.
Outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be
so you injured the guy you gave away.
Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the
I saw that. I saw that, right?
They're on the march.
Or no, well, he got injured with Mike. I think Mike, right? Mike injured him at the end of the game, or I don't know.
Yeah. Well, he did the same thing with me.
Yeah, okay. Poor Fitzpatrick. I like him.
Broke his ribs.
Oh, you are a fucking scoundrel.
Looking to throw. He can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Whitney Merciless.
4th and 14. What am I going to do? I'm going to go up
for his 5th sack of the year.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget. And the kick by Butker is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0. So as it turns out, that sack doesn't wind up costing them, Charles. They at least get points, get 3 of them.
Yeah, that's where your kicker can really come to your rescue. Because
that's just the first quarter,
after
man.
The sack, there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3?
They're fucking in. I'm an 85 now, and they're like an 83. So I mean, they're a good team.
This is fielded at the goal line.
But you come through the NFC West and you get fucking put in your place, I guess.
All right, let's discuss Dion Lewis as he gets set to go again. He's just
Seattle.
I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but
they look like they were doing some things last season. But
sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now
they were fucking handling it.
Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about him.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Wasn't able to get anything.
Well, it looks like a night game, so I'm assuming
maybe he's being a little careful.
Because there's no scores popping up.
I'm sure that's in his mind somewhere.
Oh, without a doubt, because protecting the football is job one for anyone who's carrying it. And that's exactly what he tried to do on that play, but it didn't gain him any yardage.
Second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
Let's face it, if you want to get back into the game, these are the kind of throws you got to hit. He's wide open right there. Got to be able to get it to him, don't you think?
And those are the throws that haven't been available to them every time.
Yeah,
he's
you guys
the pass.
struggled.
Yeah, that's a big miss.
I'm not struggling so much with him.
To throw on 3rd down, Newton, and that's going to be too high.
He's not.
Bounds and incomplete.
What's that?
And attempted a deep ball there. They didn't get it.
I don't know. I haven't paid attention. I mean, they're already 3 and out. So.
Good thing they do have a little bit of time here still left in the contest. Decent-sized deficit, but not one that they can't manage. With it is Brown. Now he pulls him over. Great blocking on the
Love
return.
that spin, dog.
25. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
Okay, what am I doing? I need to switch it up a little bit, though. Let's go gun, run. I've been doing that a lot, and Mike's always like, you got to run from the gun.
They split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead. They're not going to play this conservative. They're not hoping for another field goal. They're hoping for a touchdown.
I put turbo on too soon, so he cut screen.
Try to sit on a lead and play that way. That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run with your
5 yards.
Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase your lead in a big way. And the best way to do it.
Say this is bad to run this way, but I'm going to do it anyways because if I juke everybody, they're done.
Trying to get to the outside. This is McCaffrey. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time
here comes the bread and butter. I'm not going to.
I
don't mind telling you this and showing you this because I'm not going to run the same shit.
You also know that the offense coordinator does not want to see that happen again. They want to get back to doing what they've been doing all game long.
Exactly.
He gets it to Brown, complete.
It's easy peasy versus a computer.
Across the 45 before going out. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. For Brown, that's his 5th catch. So 5 catches over 50 yards. You might as well set your watch to that. He does it every game.
Think about 2013.
You got what you say? You got injured or what?
Had at least 5 catches and at least 50 yards.
If you do it again, that's going to be fun.
McCaffrey lost it, and this is picked up by the Dolphins, and they will set up shop at their own
McCaffrey, little bitch. He's actually one of the superstars in the league now in real life, but on this game, he's a little bitch.
And how much they practice not fumbling.
So I wonder how if they, come on, humans are humans. You got to be like, man, they made me a little bitch in this game.
So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down.
Right. It was this year, actually, when this game came out, that he, I think he got like 2,000 yards. And I mean, he's a passing and rushing back.
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this
that
situation.
guy fucking
How about the corner
accumulates.
defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle.
He seems like, you know, hey. Oh, I got this.
Trying to get it to Thomas, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
He doesn't really talk much, but he seems like a decent guy, I guess. You know, you never know. Right?
Last week was a disaster. 5 interceptions in that loss, and another pick there.
I played with a quarterback like this before, and he had a tough game. And the head coach
I have their
said,
number. Like, my defense is...
The very next game, he started out the exact same way. And the head coach turned to the offense coordinator and said, he's yours from now on. Someone has to take responsibility and work with him and try and get him settled.
And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Personal foul, face mask, defense.
Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands.
I'm just doing bread and butter now, dude. They're going to catch me. They're going to catch me.
It's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
Green 39! Green 39!
They go play action here on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Antonio Brown, the intended receiver. And now it's second
Let's
down.
start doing some...
Well, too much oomph, too much mustard there on that pass.
They really turned it loose, didn't they? Really cut loose with that one. Sharp, strong. Didn't lead to a completion, though. Made it very difficult.
You got quarterback settings?
After the incompletion on first down.
Quarterback is an 83 rating.
Yeah, you got a superstar on your hands.
They'll drop to throw. Wide open,
Gronkowski finally doing
and
things.
they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. And a really good pickup of 28 yards.
But when you hit him
So I'm on the
like that,
18.
he's able to get into
So within 20 yards,
boy,
like
it's gonna be
20
totally
to
down.
20 to 18, I'm going to run the bread and butter, and it's usually in the end zone touchdown.
Now a play fake here on first down. Oh, he had 6 points in his hands there. Couldn't hang on. Second down.
I know you felt like saying touchdown there, didn't you,
Now
partner?
it's
That looked like a
Gronkowski's
sure 6 points, but the contact jarred it free.
Got his hands on it, could not hold on. And the pressure will get to him. He goes down.
There's a flag on the play.
Now there is a flag on the play, but this looks like holding on the offense.
Good. Well, it brings me back just enough.
So they will take the sack instead of the penalty.
Where I'm going to do the bread and butter again. This might get me fucked up, though.
Do you want to tell the guy who just got the sack that it no longer counts?
No.
No, not at all.
I should actually just fucking run it, but... Actually, that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to fucking fuck up here.
McCaffrey following the penalty. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line.
This offense really put themselves in a tough spot on first and second down and needing long yardage to try and pick up a first down. And they ended up getting a great run.
But I'm up
Explosive,
almost
nice
3
yardage.
touchdowns.
You don't expect to be in this situation on fourth down. But guess what? It all
And it's not even the fucking... Half isn't even over. This game is fucking dragging.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them.
Yeah, they haven't... They're 3 and out, 3 and out, 3 and out.
And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Cam Newton getting ready to go again on offense. He's got to dig deep here, doesn't he? Team's losing. He's not playing well either.
And they always tell you, don't press. You'll make things a little bit worse. But in this particular situation, you try and heighten your play a little bit. So far, he's thrown 1 interception. He wants to balance that off with at least 1 touchdown pass in order to get his team back moving forward.
Give him 30 yards there.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
They've abandoned their run game.
Yeah, well, they want instant gratification, and they got a good play right
First and 10 from the 45.
Mike had a hard time with the
He still won, though, huh?
They fake the give. Newton. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
I'd rather see him
7
lose.
yards, the pickup on pitch and catch.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
Now Carlos Hyde in the game.
Not lucky there.
3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving.
Yeah, the guy, they got the first down, but
nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football in that situation. That's almost a tendency breaker.
They run. This is Lewis.
now they're running.
And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down.
No, I thought coach said timeout.
He
put timeout on.
We think about big breakers, don't we? In this case, it was a modest gain, but it does open up possibilities.
Did you see that?
Second down.
He fucking said timeout. They didn't take
Here's Newton now on second down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. First foray into the red zone for Miami. First and 10 at the 19. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. We're back to the City of Angels after this timeout. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and have a look back at our first half, as well as a look ahead to what's coming up later this weekend.
Nope.
Throwing is Newton. Kidder here, it's complete. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Well, this is how you shake the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. There's something wrong with the football.
They're fucking picking me apart.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
They'll run for it with Hyde. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal. So stuffed from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside.
I haven't been looking at their
if he has to run
setup.
He has a little bit more space.
No, I found the one open.
Touchdown. Anthony Sherman, his first
They're
touchdown
like,
on the year. And the Dolphins are able to cut into this lead. The way this one was going, you just got the sense they needed something before half. They've at least got something on the board.
I shouldn't
now,
be
still
complacent
trailing,
right now, though,
That takes
because
me back
I would
to
be
our
complacent if they
preseason
just
tour
got a
of
fucking
NFL camps.
field
Remember
goal.
we talked with that one coach who said his
Who gets
emphasis
the
this year
ball
was
started,
scoring
I
in
do.
the last 2 minutes of a half, heading into the locker room. This hits it right there. Take that momentum.
I don't know.
Take that good
You know,
feeling.
now look
and
at me.
take
I'm
the
up
locker
by.
room, regroup and start over. They got it here.
They did indeed. A lot of football, full half to be played. And now out on the field, here comes Los Angeles.
I'm gonna
And
run,
we'll see how this is
but if I can
played.
get past the
Offensively,
run,
they got
ooh,
the
this
lead.
looks like a
Not
good-
a whole lot of time left. What do you
run
think,
situation.
Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
And now we won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
But we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
And that one will fall incomplete.
Can you throw a pass,
just
dog?
under 30 seconds to go in this first half.
Wide open.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on
Bray
it.
is not
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. They'll roll him out right.
But he can do
It's complete to Brown, right side.
All right.
And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. As the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
Here we go now. 319. 319.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 44 yards away. And Butker able to put this one through. And that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
This fielded at the 2. So we come upon halftime here in Southern California with the Rams on top. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, guys, thanks very much. We'll get back with you shortly. But first, let's take a look at what's coming up this weekend around the NFL. As far as the early games go on Sunday, we'll have our eye on Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. A big one for the Chiefs as they'll square off against the visiting Houston Texans. Good games in the late afternoon as well, one being out in Santa Clara, where it'll be the 49ers taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. And then on Monday night, folks, you are in for a treat. They've got a good one lined up between the Dallas Cowboys and the New York Giants. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the second half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Well, the Rams going to get the football first here, and they look to build on their lead as the second half gets started. On the return, it's Tariq Cohen. They'll bring it back to just about the 20.
Ooh, I almost dropped that. Okay, I'm back.
All right, I'm back. Just FYI, I don't know if you're back yet.
Ah, cool.
All right.
5, call it the 24-yard line. Now the Rams offense, they work their way back on the field. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still third quarter, and you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
From our vantage point, that was just one bad play by the offensive line in a series of really good ones tonight. But I know that they're going to be really ticked off. It's a lot like a baseball pitcher losing a no-hitter late in the game.
Back to throw here.
What the fuck?
Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
What the
Whitney
fuck?
Merciless in there to get him. And that's sack number 6 for him on the year.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go to the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, play to play.
Over the middle here to Brown. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. The 21 yards there as they convert on third.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace.
You know, Brown is the star of the game, so they'll give him leeway when they have those X's or squares to break away from a tackle. You know.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39, green 39.
Now they'll run it on the toss. Uses the spin. And a great move again. Out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150
I got
now.
skills.
And this
I got
defense
skills
has really
to
had
pay
its
the bill.
problems trying to keep him contained.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here.
Just don't get injured on me.
They'll look to throw now on first down. On the crossing route, complete. It's Brown. And he'll be marked down deep on Miami's side of the field. That goes for a gain of 31. A good grab there by the former Central Michigan man, Antonio Brown.
And he ate up some real estate on the catch, too, didn't he? I think the most impressive part of it, though, if there's a chance for him to get the football, even though he was covered well, he somehow finds a way to get it.
And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
Oh, no.
This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch.
As long as I can extend the score.
The defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
A give to the fullback on the down. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
They definitely established a rhythm on this drive, moving the ball quite well. And big man with football is an integral part of the whole thing.
Don't injure nobody. None of my linemen. They're all tired. I'm actually going to go for the stick because you see the wide open. Wait a second. Come on, guys. What? Play calling? Oh, I chewed the clock and I...
Delay of game, offense.
Yeah, I wasn't thinking. That's me not thinking.
And that'll set him back 5.
Yeah, I'm going back to normal.
Still first down.
It's 1st and goal, though, so I have an opportunity to run. I'm going to take that opportunity.
The delay of game, a costly one, as they're backed up 5 for 1st and goal.
I saw an opening, though.
And they'll run it here. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. A pickup of 4 on first down.
You saying about mesh or a cross, shallow cross, or what are you saying?
You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game.
I'll do a mesh right now. Let's go to concept. And there is it a medium pass or quick?
Go back to that.
What? Oh. I don't know. We're a little bit behind here. Mesh. I'm gonna go to mesh, and I'm gonna come across the inside cross.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
To the right.
That white team.
They'll look to throw here.
There it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is.
Rob Gronkowski, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Rams add on to their lead.
The day has come where we start listening to Diddy. I don't know. I knew the day would come. I didn't know when.
Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown.
I've been listening to Mike fucking all my life on Madden.
And the result for the Rams, a touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this.
So do you think, I mean, we're still going to have to hold some of these truths in the next game, but there's going to be some things we have to relearn, you know, when you go to the next game.
Possession of the second half. They're down in this game, a chance for the offense though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half 2.
Try and get things kick-started
right,
for
yeah,
them.
the bread and butter
you know,
stuff.
At the half,
sure.
they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever they terminology they
so
use.
you were doing what you normally do,
start.
but then they were
You
kind
can
of
see the time and effort
getting
and thought
at
that
you.
they put into their passing game because it was evident right there.
Because what you've been doing this season, dog, I mean, fuck, you're 8-1.
That they had planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And that's 2 games versus us.
And this is
Or 3 games versus us. You played Mike twice? Okay, so you play me next, and then you and him play later in the season.
This game or whatever we do,
we play like week 13.
hard to attain, but that's what they were searching for as that pass goes incomplete.
This is Lewis, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4.
Well, right, and then it's me and you, right? I don't know if I'm ready for this game.
No yardage to be found.
I have emotional hang-ups right now.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Third and long, it's Newton.
Cam
Some
Newton.
space here. And a return across midfield into the 46-yard line. Ooh. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely.
My defense, is it my D? Because my defense is, they don't. My offense has a better, rating. But my defense has been winning my games for me.
I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback. That's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Yeah.
But I found my offense is like 89.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45.
Once you become 90 offense, you raise your defense up. You're like one of the top teams.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Pass protection has been a problem all
Right.
along.
You have the extra attributes to your players now.
Right.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And a minimal gain here as he's up to about the 47-yard line. The UCLA product, Kenny Young, had the tackle.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. it's complete.
Oh my God, no.
And he takes this one down almost all the way
No!
to the 30. And it appears we've got a member of the Rams shaking up on that last play.
Oh, you
While
injured
the
him.
trainers take a look, we'll step aside.
What a bitch. What a bitch. Oh, that's his wrist, too. He's out for the season.
He's done.
Fuck.
This quarterback now 12 of 16 thus
I mean,
far.
you
It's
had
first
issues
and
with
10.
him, too, didn't you?
I think, yeah, I did.
Calm down. I don't even know how I did that.
Now they'll run it
Whoa,
on
you...
top. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be second and 11.
But that certainly felt like an example of a defense just saying, okay, we've had enough. We've gotten mashed all night long. About time we got a good play in. But flip it over to the offensive side.
They fucking flew in there. Check out this play, dog.
They were pitching such a great game. They want to keep it going.
They try to throw
Torn pectoral, but he was holding his wrist as he went into the... What the fuck is this game?
But here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
That fool is holding his wrist, but it's a torn tit.
On third down.
Get out of here.
Can't fault these numbers. 7 for 9 thus far. This is 3rd and 11.
I'm gonna kind of run up the middle and get myself another.
And they'll go with a ground attack here. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down.
Despite the blitz,
I missed
pick
it.
up a nice solid game. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Well, he was 3 for 3 to that point, but he couldn't keep the perfect game going.
Someone mentioned it on the bench and jinxed it.
Okay, I mean, I'm doing pretty good. It's just this game is lagging, it seems like. It's not going real
Exact
fast.
science. These things do happen.
They start the drive with High. And he'll get this up to about the 40. A solid run on
Get me to
first
the
down.
fourth
Gain of
quarter,
7 leaves him with a
please.
2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
That's just me checking my food.
You said out for the season. You think it's torn pectoral out for the season? No, dog.
And he'll be taken down.
Did it say that?
Before he gets into enemy territory.
From a torn tit.
There, and the
That's
Dolphins have a
bullshit.
first down.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage is coming through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that.
Can I do that right now?
Yeah. Go to pause.
Okay. Doing it. Medical center.
Yeah, go to the medical center.
Out for the season. Fuck that. This guy's about to. I'm about to trade him now. Like, hey, I'm about to trade him like fucking Mike wants to trade Wilson, dude. That's bullshit. You tore your tit. It's fine, dude. Come back. Play, dog. With a pectoral injury? Like, is that really that bad?
Los Angeles. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead.
I
here to
guess
start
so.
quarter
I mean,
number
shit,
4.
I'm not a doctor. Apparently Madden is. Fuck that. That's bullshit. That's fucking bullshit. How did he say he was done?
On 1st and 10, Newton.
I'm going to try to touch somebody else.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards on
That's
back-to-back
fucking
plays there, and that's
ridiculous.
another first down.
When this offense can get their
Well,
tight ends
yeah,
involved,
well,
they can move the
keep the
football.
clock rolling.
Here, a nice route, able to look it in.
Actually,
and
this
picks up
game
the
isn't
first
over
down.
yet. So I got to be careful.
Now a first down throw for Newton.
No, it is.
And his guys are going to take over at the
No, I didn't get a
34-yard
pick six,
line.
but Cam Newton has like 3 or 4 picks today.
Between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 weeks ago, now 3 here.
That's what I said.
I played for. Man named Ken Donahue is not there right now.
Probably pick my
Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed a quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, "Tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys?
Run the ball.
Let's see if our receivers can intercept it."
Well, he's got to figure something out because the current formula is not working.
What the fuck is about the pectoral that you can't play anymore? It's interesting.
And on the ground they go with the running back. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
But Brandon Pace comes into play now because they've got the advantage. They've got the football, but they've got to be very careful about what speed they're going to play. You know, my music teacher back in New Paltz, Mrs. Bithema Bagley, used to say, "Don't go prestissimo when you really want to go largo." And what she meant by that is don't go too fast when you really want to go at a nice, slow, deliberate pace.
I am speechless. I am without speech. It'll only be a gain of a yard, and it sets up a 3rd down and 4 now.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
3rd down, here's McCaffrey.
No!
And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line. Call it a gain of 3, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Oh.
This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for
Is
it.
he on the
in
chat?
terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
Oh, that was a biff kick.
Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it, get the first down, close it out.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground?
Well, I told them, like, every time, like, maybe you start a party or I start a party, all you have to do, go to party and you'll find your friends online already. Yeah, I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for it to connect.
They'll give him 8 on the play, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I just haven't, he hasn't connected with me yet.
Oh, there, I can barely hear you.
Let's face it, they need a
there you are.
to go right in a short amount of time, down 3
How's your day going, bud?
Good, man. This is for future games. Can they get better and be ready for the next time, hopefully with a chance to win?
You going back out or what?
The throw on 2nd down is Newton. He throws and he hits the slant route to Thomas.
Yeah, it's still kind of early day, I
guess. The 46-yard line.
No, it's hot. Yeah, it's hot out.
So far, they've held him under wraps, but he's got
nice hands like, nah.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game.
Well, me and Diddy are playing
Back
that.
to throw, Newton.
So,
complete right side to Benjamin.
are you going to be watching this for a little bit, I guess?
Yeah, I watched most of it.
You cannot write these guys off just yet. Not with a quarterback
Holy shit,
like
you're
that
whooping
under
their
center.
ass.
You mean it
Yeah, well, and you guys struggle with the Dolphins. I actually haven't been today.
Not a chance.
man,
Not
they
with him.
were-
We've seen it too many times.
They're trying some shit, but it's game over, dude. Game's over, dude. 5 minutes to go.
7 catches for him now.
They didn't even try to run the ball again.
A first down.
Yeah, they've been. I picked Cam Newton off like 4 or 5 times.
What you got to do? You got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end.
That's what I'm doing, like quarter defense.
Interception last drive. There he hits the
No,
reliable target.
no, this guy's been in the. He's been in the pocket the whole time.
And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive.
Well, here he goes. He looked like he was about to do it.
Right side, it's Lewis.
But let the clock run. I don't care. But I don't want my guys getting injured.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game.
Reader.
Players into space
Reader.
with the football in their
Reader's
hands.
out too.
That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner and
Yeah.
get him out in the flat.
He's my left end or right end. I think he's one of the defensive end. I need him.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
And they go up the middle.
And he'll keep
Run the
down
clock.
at
I don't give a
15-yard
shit.
line.
See Lewis
Give
back
him
there?
9 on the carry that time, and they're set up
Yeah.
with a 2nd and 1.
That's the guy I gave him.
Not too many offenses want to turn.
Okay, is he like a halfback?
Yeah, that halfback.
37, okay. He actually is pretty quick.
I thought so too, but I guess it was just a game injury. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, he's pretty good.
He's an 81 overall, so.
Oh, what'd you get for him?
I have to bring my
And the hit loose.
Yeah.
It's incomplete.
Because I have
Another wayward
good running
pass.
back.
Things
So why
start
would
out
I?
poorly in this game.
I want to laugh, but I'm a little nervous. Because Diddy's climb. Oh, look at Reader. Just leg cramps. But anyways, Diddy has an opportunity to knock one of us out of the playoffs. Remember, one of us, somebody's gonna get knocked out. Can you knock out two of us out of the playoffs? Now, if you win a Super Bowl by beating both of the us who are playing humans, now that's a Super Bowl win, and you win the Super Bowl. Now that's a win.
Yeah, especially on third.
You know what I mean?
Got to be in sync, and they were.
And you win. Yeah.
On first down, it's Newton. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now. That's 9 interceptions in this
Did he? So I was already in bed. That's why I didn't tune in. I was kind of already crashed out. Kind of feel bad a little bit, but not really, because I was talking to this chick and she's like, "Hey, I just want to be friends." That's cool. I'm like, and she was like, she used the word sorry, and I'm like, you don't have to apologize. It's all good. Like, when you say you're sorry, you didn't do anything wrong. You know what I mean? Like, it's all good. It's all good. Like, yeah, let's be friends. It's okay.
Stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeout.
Well, right.
In order to get the ball
yeah,
back.
and we've had this conversation before, but she, I don't know. She's kind of in her own head. But when people say, I don't like to use sorry at all in my life right now. Well, what am I sorry for? Not much, bro.
They have a little clip to show.
Well, and I'm not. So I don't like to apologize for anything I do. Now, do I have to apologize for myself? For some things, maybe. Like, hey, I should be a better person in this way or that way. Sure, but I'm not. And so I thought it was funny to just be like, no worries. Like, you don't have to apologize. There's no apologies there. And, as much as I'm like, yeah, I wanted to kind of like meet up with her and kind of, see where things can go. There's no sorry. You don't understand what I'm saying? There's no sorry, dude.
Here's Johnny Hacker now.
I just don't like that word, I guess.
Away for the second time.
Yeah, well, fuck it. I'm just kind of trying to just trying to get over this game. You understand? I thought that was a gentleman thing to say. Like, girl, you don't need to be sorry about not wanting to be friends. Like, she wants to be friends. I'm like, well, let's be friends. You don't have to apologize.
Let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory, like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. The tight end Cameron Brate was the target, and that'll bring up second down.
Come on, these guys. These guys just need to just kneel.
Wow.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage.
Anyways, she's a cutie patootie, and I just felt bad. Like, you don't need to apologize.
Second and 10, Newton again.
Like, I wasn't aggressive, but as a man, you have to be aggressive enough to show that you are interested, right?
With those faster passes and they're going that fast, any hesitation
So I tried.
that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to
She's
an
like,
interception.
I'm not interested.
Both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And
Not a
sometimes
big deal. But you don't have to say, I'm sorry. What are you sorry?
But a moot point there is
I'm not sorry about anything. Couple things I am, actually. But you know what I'm saying? When you say you're... Oh, well, I drink a lot.
The Dolphins on third down. They've had their troubles.
Well,
just
this guy's fucking video game talking. I'm trying to talk about real life and shit.
From the gun, here's Newton.
Picks.
Third down pass.
What's that? Say that again, Diddy.
There is no real life.
We have not seen
No, it's a bunch of fucking hoopla.
Has been contested.
And that's
It
another
was a
nice job
tip
there.
drill, and my team hasn't practiced the
They've been
tip
very
drill.
cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
That could have been
They've
the
been on the
spot,
spot just about every time.
I thought it was real honest of her to be honest. You know what I'm saying? Just like, yeah, tell me how you feel. What's going on? She's like, hey, let's be friends. I'm like, I'm down with friendship. For sure.
And we have seen a decline in the numbers.
I think she sensed my, like, I was,
just him, maybe
yeah,
the guys
because
up front combination.
if I'm interested in you, I'm gonna be aggressive. Not aggressive in a negative way, but how you speak to women. You know, how you, like, what's going on? How are you? I want to make sure you're okay because, you know, I do care. I want to care. I want to know about you. What's going on? And she just kind of shut it down, and that's good. She was honest. She was honest, though. You know, I was like, okay.
Their time to shine.
And that shit don't bother me. What bothers me is when women string me along and shit.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my God, I shouldn't do this.
Oh, God, he's going to do it.
Another run, this time McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Only a yard to pick up there, and it'll bring up a third down.
I will punt.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
He's off. Do it.
I did. I know. What's Super Sim? That's an interesting one, huh?
It sims the game. Yeah.
Just like, okay, I don't want to play anymore.
Don't do it.
I'm gonna let the clock run out.
Oh yeah, you take a knee, fool.
Well, I will after this.
And with the play clock running out, Sean McVay will take a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
Oh, I would have picked the penalty. Why ain't called the timeout?
Because watch, they're not gonna. Dolphins want to get out of this game too. Watch.
Okay, but you take the penalties, they run more clock down.
That's normal people's talk.
What the fuck?
You're a normal person, and I respect that.
I hope you realize that when I kick your ass.
Well, Dan Diddy's talking.
We'll see if they want to use it here as the
He's an aggressive shit talker. As much as you want to be the nice guy, you throw slang, you throw fucking shade, dog.
I go into my room and cry sometimes.
he hurt my feelings.
And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish,
all right, here we go.
Your home turf, they were able to do
So,
that here
Diddy,
Similar to a tennis match,
you want to play right now? Are you ready? I mean, right now I'm a little bit inebriated, but I can play right now.
Very good about that victory.
I am making excuses.
So for LA,
oh, are we switching jerseys now? Did you hear the NFL is like, we don't allow jersey switching anymore. But you guys can sweat and tackle for fucking an hour.
The difficult season continues as they drop to 1-8.
Yeah, but you can switch jerseys at the end of the game.
Stupid.
So stupid.
Well, as soon as
McCaffrey had a big run. Okay, sorry. I'm gonna skip this shit. 70% completion percentage. Bray, you did your job today.
oh shit.
It's 1. I think I'm 6-2. You're 7-1, or are you? What?
I'm 8-1 too.
You're 8-1 too. Oh,
Yeah, I beat Chicago already.
Yep.
okay.
Oh. All right.
I got one new injury. Check this out. Out for the season.
I know he didn't even see that. It's like, dude, he's out for the season.
I guess I should put him on the IR, right? You know.
Hell yeah, you should.
I mean, there's nothing. I'm not gonna pick up any players. It doesn't matter.
Well, you can get
but if you put them on the IR, you'd be able to pick up at least another receiver.
or
I mean,
automatically fill from your practice
Fucking
squad.
fuck this. Okay, I'm ready to advance.
all right.
I'm 7-2. We're all doing pretty good this season.
Yep.
Yeah. This game, playoff implications.
Well, I feel like Diddy's gonna beat me again, but because I haven't learned how to stop him yet, so it's gonna be up in the air again. I'm gonna play the guessing game with Diddy. 8-1, 8-1, 7-2. That's a pretty strong division.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor fucking too bad John Gruden.
He's on the Seattle Seahawks.
Yeah, but they're like fucking 1-5 or something.
He might,
1-7.
yeah, like he might not have a job after this year at all. He might retire. All right. I got my drinks here, so I don't have to go anywhere, but I will be practicing.
You weekly award.
I shouldn't. I almost don't want to play Diddy right now because I'm scared.
My free safety got player of the week this week.
Say that again.
My free safety, he got player of the week.
Oh yeah.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
7 tackles, 2 interceptions, which were returned for 2 touchdowns.
So before you hopped on, Mike, me and Diddy were talking like, we always kind of do our similar plays in our games, and we switch up when we play each other, actual humans. But it's going to be a whole new ball game, I think, when we switch to a new game. There's going to be different things, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, they're rated that way. Okay, so the top team right now in the NFL is Cardinals.
Goddamn right.
Number 2 is the Chargers.
What? The Chargers?
Chargers, they're 7-2, but they're top in the AFC, so they stuck.
Oh, okay. Got it.
And then
I'm gonna have to
coming in at number 3.
get a wide receiver.
Josh is ranked number 5.
So, well, I'm up there. I mean, 7-2 is nothing to shake a stick at. You know what I mean? That's a pretty good record. But it just so happens to be that the 2 losses are in my own division. So
yeah, that's gonna
hurts me.
What's gonna hurt you.
Yeah.
But at least you beat one of us.
So far, he's gonna carve me up right now. So my biggest thought is like, how am I gonna stop the drags? How am I gonna stop the drags?
Take a look at what your weekly training says.
Yeah.
What my practice? What are you saying?
Yeah, your practice will tell you.
I just don't know if that works though. Ooh, that's a good player.
And then don't count on that I'm going to be running that play all the time.
I'm already emotionally invested, so I already know that I'm gonna be like pissed off. I'm gonna be like my emotions are already guiding my against. I haven't even practiced yet. I'm already a fuck you, Diddy. I know, dude. It's fucking strong. I might need to have a meditation song before we start. I'm gonna practice. I got my scouting done. I'm gonna practice. I might need one emotional song to get ready for this game.
Do you need an emotional support animal too?
I do. And what's funny is like I'm a cat man, but chicks aren't attracted to men who loves cats. I like big cats though. If you don't know what a big cat is, shit, you will. And if you're in the wild, you will get fucking handled. I'm a big cat lover, and you know what? Holly kind of taught me that. I like cats. I'm more of a cat than a dog person, I guess. If you want to, but I love dogs too. Don't get me wrong, but I don't like big dogs jumping up on me. But anyways, big cats. Big cats, man. Tigers, lions. Fuck you up. They'll fuck you up. Well, the bears are just hungry. Bears are gnarly too, but you can have a bear pet? No, you can't. So no. Yes, and I really like that documentary. Well, it's kind of like he was so super emotional about it, you know, and so emotional that when he came back to civilization, he was like, "Fuck people, I'm going back." And the one bear that was hungry and didn't get any food before hibernation found him, ate him. That's the moral of the story. Don't go back to a hungry bear, dude. It's true. No, I'm not even joking. It's true.
I know.
Don't go back to a hungry bear, dude.
Dude, I have 7 receivers on my squad right now.
So I gave Justin the jersey, the smaller jersey.
Okay, cool.
He said it fits good.
Oh, cool.
Nice. Okay. Let's handle this practice.
Oh, I got my good receivers back. Time to cut. Alright, Baker, you were good.
Oh, shit.
Boy, Barker, whatever. But you just got to go. Sorry. You can't even keep them in practice squad.
It's good, though, because I knew those jerseys would fit. I gave him one of them. The other one I kept. I gave him the Bellinger jersey. But I knew those jerseys would fit him better than me because he's just a slightly smaller man than I am, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So they fit him good, but for me it's like a tight t-shirt. Anyways, did you get any other emails or anything?
Not yet. I should be getting like at the end of the week, and then.
Cause I got you, dog. I got you. As soon as you know, I got you the money, dude, for sure.
Yeah, no worries. It's all to the good.
Yeah, you know what it is. Damn it! It was triangle that I wanted, but I'm gonna go get the silver here.
Oh wow! I play the Cowboys. Oh yeah.
You playing the Cowboys this week?
Yeah, I'm not playing the Cowboys until tomorrow. Cause I'm gonna be.
You're gonna watch this game and then.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna watch this game.
Okay. So yeah, I'm about ready. I'm just gonna. I may need just 5 minutes in my ears. Just give me a break. A lot of so trying to talk. I was trying to talk to this chick, and she's really nice person, but she's kind of introverted too, and I can see it. Just like Holly was. And then, but she understood that, like, when I'm communicating with her, I'm investing, like, I want to take you out. And she's like, you know what, Josh? Like, I just want to be friends. That's fine. It's fine. It's not a big deal. But what's important to me was that she was honest, straight up. I'm like,
yeah,
right on, dude. Right on. She can. It's not like dragging me on, but she's like my brother right now. My brother is very hypersensitive with the whole thing. He don't want to be around nobody.
Yeah.
Like I was asking him today, and he's like, nope, just the grocery store, the gas station, and home, and that's it. And that's my life.
Yeah.
And that's why he was telling me, like, you need to appreciate or not appreciate. I don't know. He said. But I when I'm alone, I start going ape shit. I start going ape shit, and so he was like, "You need to like appreciate like being alone, or you know what I mean. You need to handle that. Understand that being alone is not a bad thing. Or, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I get fucking gnar, dude, because I'm a people person. I don't want to be alone. I want to go out. I want to fucking...
Yeah. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm in the restroom.
No, you can't.
And then you're probably going to take like your 5-minute break too, right?
Yeah, I'm going to take my music. I'm going to listen to a song and then I'm back. You guess what song I'm going to listen to?
every day is just the same, like from 9 to 10?
Actually, you're close. Cause I did listen to the fucking. God damn it! I'm losing my practice now. The Great Collapse was a good song I was listening to.
Yeah, that describes your team perfectly.
But that's not the song I was listening to. I'm listening to. Gosh, now I forgot the real song. Oh, Duel of the Fates.
Oh, there you go. Whew. All right, man.
All right.
All right, here we go. 319.
I'm still losing my. I might take a bronze in this defense and just fucking let it be.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Because I can sit here for all fucking day. I'll just take a bronze on this D. Listen to my song. I'll be right back in 5 minutes.
All right.
I'm going to. I'll be the one to get out of the franchise. So.
All right. Just let me know when you're ready.
All right.
You gonna still broadcast?
Yeah, I'll broadcast. Yep.
All right.
I'll let you know. I'm just getting out of the franchise, so when you send the invite, we can do this. I don't know why it doesn't do it when we're both in franchise, but whatever. All right, man. I'll talk to you in a minute.
All right. Okay, Google, play some music. Okay, Google, play some 80s R&B music. Okay, Google, play some 80s R&B music. No, I didn't say Dexy.